Hello and welcome back to the Dev Plays. Some things just happened. We had technical difficulties, so we're going to very quickly just run through the recap. They decided to go with the sporting events. Some of them went for things, but not every one of them. Rakia decided to go into all of them, so that meant that Rakia did the racing, the swimming, and the shooting gallery. Fletcher decided to join in on the swimming, but neither of them ever got any further than second place. However, we now go into the MMA, where a few of them had lost. Fletcher, in fact, all of them except from Cloak and Rakia had lost their matches, but that did not deter Adrian, nor did it deter the other two, as Eraser, Rakia, and Adrian all decided that it was still time for them to try and gain some extra points for the next round. So they will be staying in the MMA. Now, we join in with Fletcher, who is currently at a cafe known as Coffee 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 Coffee. He is currently looking at a menu and trying to decide exactly what he would like to drink.
I think I will settle upon the Bergamot.
The man looks at you for a second, this barista looking rather disgruntled, and says, we don't have that.
Yeah. Well, then I will take some Earl Grey.
Very well, sir. I will get it right away.
The
As
funny
you're-
thing is that Earl Grey and Bergamot are the same.
Just the hilarity
I
of...
bamboozled you!
Just the hilarity of like, yes, sir, I would like some hop-based liquid, and then just go, sorry, we don't have that. Yeah, I'll just have beer then. Can I have fermented apple juice? We don't serve that here, sir. My bad. Can I have some apple cider? Yeah. Fool.
Oh,
Anyway.
my glasses are too...
Anyway, so as we now go on to Felix. Felix, what are you doing right now?
Just I don't know. My brain is spacing out.
So, you lost. Your clothes were repaired by Adrian earlier, after your defeat. As you're walking around, roll me a perception.
Perception. Okay. Okay. Not bad. 18 total.
Okay. You recognize someone in one of the bars. A man in a lab coat, red skin, small horns coming out of his forehead, long dark black hair. It's Dr. Ten, and he's sitting at a bar on a rather low down, comfy chair, watching one of the monitors.
Mind if I ask what's on the monitor?
As you look at the monitor, it is some of the MMA. Some people fighting, hand-to-hand style.
I'm just imagining. Looks at the monitor. It's Felix getting one shot.
I need to roll humiliation to see if that's true. No.
Good. Felix will go. We'll approach 10.
Okay. As you walk into the bar, you sort of notice that it's relatively quite noisy, but it's not that bad. 10 hasn't yet noticed you walk through the bar. as you get closer and closer, you pretty much have an option. Try and talk to him beforehand, or walk right in front of his view.
I don't want to walk in front of someone who's watching TV. That's rude.
That is true. That is very rude.
I'll just try to get his attention. Like, oh, excuse me.
He looks up at you, with a surprised look on his face. So you are alive then, as I thought. The healers are actually quite decent. What do you want?
I can't help but notice that I seem to still have my powers.
And I can't help but notice that either. So, what's your point?
I just wanted to know if the deal's still on. I'm still very willing to give my powers.
He puts down his drink and leans very, very far back into this chair. His arms sort of over his chest and up to his chin. And tell me, why should I trust you to give up your powers now at such a crucial and vital point, especially since you didn't seem to lose them last time?
So we both know we'd do anything for family.
Roll me a persuasion.
Okay. Okay.
That we do. That is the one thing that I think you and I can both agree on. Come, take a seat in one of these ridiculous chairs.
Felix will sit down.
As you sit down, you feel your butt just sink very far into where originally you thought the seat was.
Oh.
They are very soft and comfy. But they feel a little tad ridiculous as you have now sunken almost entirely into the ground in what is... It feels like it's made out of a beanbag, but it has, like, solid arms. Are you interested in having any beverages?
Sure.
He then snaps his fingers, which, by the way, make an incredibly loud noise. Like, they almost actually hurt your ears, and you are at least a good couple of meters away from him. As that happens, he then says, "Another round for myself and this gentleman. Put it on my tab," as he then rolls up his sleeve to reveal his points on his arm, as they go down by about 10 points. Now, what is so interesting to me, personally, is that you've come to me asking about whether or not I can do you a favor. But despite the fact that she's not here, my daughter chose not to take your powers away, but chose to keep a deal. Now, personally, I think that you, of all people, should know that things don't come free. I mean, I just bought you a drink. You already owe me now 2 debts. But something tells me that you're not here because that you want to be the strongest, or the most violent, or even to be known as a great champion. You're here to save your wife. I can relate. So, tell me, Mr. Fatigue, what do you hold so precious? Not just your wife, not just your kids, but to the point of which that you'd give up the very means to help you save your wife. I mean, your powers, they could be useful. Hell, technically with enough training you could even go up against me. So why do you bother making deals with devils?
You gotta think about this for a moment.
That's alright, we come back to Fletcher.
Okay, yep. That's a good cutaway point.
Fletcher, you have now been given your tea. Your tea has had a couple of minutes to cool down. It is now at roughly drinking temperature.
Anyone in this cafe that looks familiar?
Roll perception. And we shall see. You put it in the in-game chat, not in the Dice Rolls chat.
Damn it!
Such a shame too. That was a potentially really good roll, but
Well, and well, there we go.
no, you are not really noticing of that. You're actually too engrossed in your tea.
This is really good tea.
Absolutely. We now come back to Adrian. Adrian, you are a little disgruntled at the best to the fact that you just lost to someone who had no business in being able to defeat you earlier, as they could not damage you whatsoever. The archling known as Behemoth, as he walks up to you. I do apologise for the defeat, but I can't exactly lose so easily. Even if you can't be damaged, there are still rules that allow us to win, regardless of how handicapped we are. Surely you can understand that, right? Miss Crawford?
Oh, Sam. He called you Miss.
Wait, is Sam not on the chat?
Sam just texted you. Sam, you muted yourself. Sam,
He's not muted.
Sam, is Sam gone for a wee?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no, he's gone. No,
Oh,
no.
Oh,
Technology,
no.
why? Can you hear Sam? Sam,
Sam, the
Sam.
whispered
Now
one.
Sam is muted.
Sam, okay.
we have not muted.
Oh no, this is the
Oh,
cursed
no, well,
stream.
he's
This
gone.
is the cursed
He's gone.
stream.
Oh, he's back.
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
There we go. There we go.
I was connected on my phone, and for some reason, it wasn't working because I had begun speaking.
Okay,
Alright,
so
anyway.
what was your answer to what I just said?
Crap, what was it?
Oh, it's like
He
Miss
said no
Crawford.
no hard feelings, right, Miss Crawford?
And to be honest, I began speaking before you said Miss Crawford.
Okay.
To be honest, to be honest, it was my own fault. I did forget about the rules, which is quite fair.
Nevertheless, hopefully we'll see each other. But that's my victory for the time being, and also my participation. So I'm going to leave you. Perhaps we shall meet again in the MWMA.
That would be quite nice.
Good-o.
I would like to say. I'd like to have a rather nice fight.
Perhaps we shall
See
see.
if you can.
He then walks away and sort of waves backwards as he sort of like just walks off. You're then
No, well-
you're then like greeted They sort of like attempt to heal you for whatever damage you took, if you took any. Probably not, but
I don't think I took a single. I don't think I took a single point of damage.
no, I don't think so either. I think at best you probably took 1 point of single damage.
Oh, because I don't think he. I think what happened
No, he
was
couldn't
I went
hurt
into
you.
night mode, and then Adrian was severely disappointed,
Yeah.
as was I, when I realized he could do like a D10 and a D4.
Yeah, he could not hurt you at all.
Not at all.
Anyway, so either way, both of the two of you were healed by the members of staff, even though that you had taken no damage. But of course, they don't know that because your body was entirely cased in chitin by the time that they get to you and attempt to heal you. You eventually detransform from your night mode, and then you're asked, "Are you staying on to continue with any of the other matches?"
Indeed.
They said very well, and then you are unable to continue. We now go back to Felix.
I'm still thinking. my brain is not working today.
You know,
I
Mr.
get that.
You know, Mr. Fatigue, you're not exactly what I imagined. You attempted to fight me, and you did relatively well, I'll give you that, but still, you were lacking in many ways. And yet, fearlessly, you still charged on, and you even come to me and ask me such a vital question towards your wife's survival. You've got goal, I'll give you that. But is there anything that I can really do for you?
God, my brain.
I mean, I am a biochemist and a biogeneticist. I understand, probably more than almost anyone in this world, how powers can affect the body, and how illness can affect it as well. Whatever she has, I'm sure that I can at least help you come to a greater understanding, and I might be able to cure it. Heck, I might even be able to fund it. But that is a lot to be asking of a random stranger who, let's be honest, you didn't necessarily swindle, as it was my daughter who decided not to take your power. But still, know this, if it weren't for that bond, I would be saying no. I would say that you and your family can rot for all I care. But at the same time, her condition interests me, and you, of course, kept your word. Not that you didn't know that you weren't, but you still wished for your power to be taken. And I have to at least give you some credit for that. But he is then interrupted as two large glasses are presented in front of you, full of beer. But it is quite difficult for me to feel any kind of emotion other than irritation. Please understand that, at the very least.
Felix will nod.
So, how old are you, Mr. Fletcher?
I am currently 35 years old. I think that's correct. My brain.
I have 36 written down here.
36.
Yeah, you never ask a lady her age.
Felix ain't no lady.
Felix will not Fletcher.
That's true.
Yeah. 36.
Okay. You must have been You must have been merely a teenager when my child was born. She's 22 now. Pride and joy, that one. Honestly, I couldn't think of a single thing that I'd want more than her to win this, but... well, one thing. I gave her a gift. A gift that you probably know all too well. It's the very reason why we came here in the first place. He takes a swig of his drink. Oh. I engineered her abilities so that then they would be able to take a person's power. It's easier if the person is willing, but she obviously has to be the one to choose to take it. It can be permanent, or if she chooses to give it back, she can. But it has to be within contact of tactile contact, meaning that she has to touch someone. You'll have to understand, it was not easy to do so. But she's a chip off the old block, determined, and of course strong. Strong-willed, as well as physically strong. I imagine that you also have children, Mr. Fatigue?
Yes, 2 kids. Both daughters.
I have over 117 children. Most adopted. I only have 2 blood relatives, but I adopted quite a lot of them over my years. They're funny.
I feel like Felix was like in the middle of taking a drink during that. Didn't spit anything out, but just
roll nerve, I guess, not to just spit some out.
I swear.
Yeah. Spit take. Hey, you can add that to your stockpile as well. Like, you know, remain calm.
Remain calm in spitting moment. Yeah, you sort of like, you gulp a little harder when you hear that. But that's about it. I chose to do many things in my time. I mean, heck, I'm over 100 years old. But nothing has ever given me more satisfaction than helping my children. They've all flown the nest except her. My first son, blood son, he was a tough one. Quite literally. We had a fight. He turned around about 18, 20. Gods, that boy could hit hard. We eventually went our separate ways, but the one thing I remember is that he wanted to be his own person, his own man. And I never saw him again. It does still, to this day, haunt me. He'd be about 80 now. Still. You know us husks. We live for a long time. Theoretically, no one even truly knows how old we can even get. I've created a theory that it's at least 3 times that of the human lifespan. But that's only the minimum possibility. Do you understand how dangerous that is? For any creature to be able to live that long. Sorry. I get like this when I've had a few. Now, as for our deal, I guess I could look the other way, still treat your wife and help her. The best I can, of course. Which is actually pretty darn well. But I'll need something from you.
Yes, I'll do anything.
Anything, you say?
Anything.
Very good. Because I have a task. and only you can do it. However, it is possibly best that I tell you a little bit more privately. And now we get to Rakia.
I knew you were gonna cut out.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I know exactly what I'm doing. Like, after I just eviscerated that guy with my tongue lashing, I'm just having the medics clean the blood off my tongue because I don't want to swallow any of it.
They fix him up, they clean you off, and they get you ready as they ask, do you wish to continue with another fight?
Yes!
Fair enough. I will now roll the d10 for the random fight. I'm also going to do the same for Adrian. And Cloak. You were already asked this question, which your answer was...
I guess.
Okay, so your opponents are Opponent 1, Opponent 3, and Opponent 8. I have to just get those up and ready whilst that's going on. I will attempt, he says, hopingly, to try and get the tabletop simulator working. I mean, we don't technically need it. You know what? I'm going to brave it. We'll brave it. Should we not bother?
Not bother with what?
The tabletop simulator.
You know, I don't think we should bother. Really, I don't. You know, I think I'll be fine.
We shouldn't be tempting fate like this.
I don't think so. I think so. We can do without it.
I mean, we did in the previous campaign. We did the other like fights and stuff without it. And that was fine.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so I'm just now getting it up. Adrian, you're fighting Mercury. You are fighting a character named Vacho. Rakia, yep, you're fighting Vacho. And Cloak, you are fighting... Oh, well, actually, you can't fight this character because you already fought him. So I have to re-roll.
Roll again.
So again, this is Cloak, by the way, who I'm re-rolling for, just in case if anyone's unaware. Okay, and the 10th one is... oh, okay, that's interesting. Well, you'll be fighting James C. Loner.
Wow, gee, I sure hope his name doesn't give away his ability.
Shut up! I couldn't think of anything at the last minute, so I just gave him a really obviously dumb name. Right, okay. Party. Get you guys up there. And then... Actually, I'll put... There we go, and then the next one is... where is it? Oh my gosh. Right, whilst that's actually going on, we cut back to Fletcher. Fletcher, you are now noticing that there are some people on the screen as your three buddies are now getting ready for their fights. Felix, you also noticed this as well whilst you were talking with Ten. The announcement states, over in this corner, weighing in at redacted, for personal reasons, is the large, the tall, the spindly, the creepy Rakia.
You know, I put up my long arms and just go, yay.
In the sound loud creepy.
Oh yeah, they definitely use that term.
Oh yeah, they definitely say creepy. I'm like, it's very mixed, sort of like, yay.
Yay?
I'm
Question
being
mark?
noticed.
Then we have the terrible, the tormentuous, the, I don't think that's a real word, but we're gonna use it anyway, the Vespiform, Adrian B. Crawford.
Adrian waves to the crowd.
And finally, he's cloaked, he's stoked, he's possibly the weirdest one we've had yet. If it weren't for the fact that we also have a Hosconian in the crowd. But we have the Talos.
I'm still here.
The crowd goes wild!
The crowd goes ballistic at
But yeah, the biggest cheer that's ever been heard. You can actually hear it in the lobby. It's so much.
And in this corner, as they then go off to Rakia's again, weighing in at 220 pounds of pure, unadulterated power, wearing only just a toga and some basic sandals, we have the Deadly Handmaster, Mercury! Finally, we're going off against everything that we've ever noticed, guys. But here we go. Oh wait, no, that's against Adrian. But we have Vacho, the Destroyer, against Rakia. And finally, I don't know why I said finally twice, but, this guy. James C. Loner against Talos. Right. All three of you, roll your move speed for initiative.
Hell yeah. D20 plus 9.
First one is against Rakia. You get to go first. Second one is against Eraser.
Is my move speed.
And third and final one is against you, Adrian.
Oh, great.
Okay, so we now know who's going where. Rakia, and then... Ooh. Sorry, I'm just have to do this. Rakia, then... Vacho. Cloak.
Vacho, man.
Then... James. And then finally, Adrian... goes after Mercury. There we go. Okay, right, Rakia. You step into the ring with this guy. He's sort of just dancing around mostly. He's only wearing like shorts. As he's sort of darting about a little, and he goes, "Fighters, guarantee your points. Okay, well, how about this? I don't really want to lose that many points, but you've got a lot of them, so how about I go 50-50? How's that sound?"
Yeah, just like the last time. Yeah, sure.
This'll be a piece of cake. And then we go with Cloak. This guy is sort of wearing goggles around his eyes. He's sort of just like wearing sort of a greyish, sort of weird spandex-like costume. And he's like, "Alright, dude, here's the deal. We're gonna say around about 50 points, and we'll settle on 50. 50%,
Sorry,
that is."
but how many points do you have?
How many points do I have? Is it really all that important?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna win, so I guess fair enough. I've got around about... I actually need to roll for this guy's points. This is the one...
Points.
I got loads of them. Sure. Yeah. Points, right?
I just completely forgot that
yeah,
out of
points.
everyone's
But I
point
have,
total,
yes.
I haven't rolled this guy's points, so we shall do D10 times 100. Ooh, sugar. Times 100. There we go.
Oh
No-
my god.
900.
Nice.
He then rolls up his sleeve. 900, boy.
Well, even if you had 10,000, it wouldn't interest me.
Roll me.
I'm here to get stronger, not to collect points.
Fair enough. Roll me persuasion. Or nerve. Or whatever. Actually, you've got temperance, haven't you?
I do have temperance.
You can roll that with an advantage.
Okay.
I get a better roll. No, you haven't.
Oh, you got a natural one. So.
Alright, we've all settled it. 25 points is the minimum. And then finally, Adrian against Mercury. Now, don't be afraid. I, of course, am going to ask for a certain minimum, but I'll be taking 100% of your points. After all, I'm going to need them. With your pitiful amount, that'll only give me 112.
Sam, have you gone back again?
Is he asking? Is he? I know I'm thinking what Adrian would say. 100% is a bit much.
How many do you
Go
want? How many do you want?
75.
How many do you want to do? I mean, if you
How much
want,
does he have?
I can tell you how much he has. He has.
How much do you have?
Once I've actually gotten the MMA list back up, there we go.
Turns out he only has 20 points.
2,100 because he also took thingy's points.
It's quite high. About 75%.
Roll me a charisma or a diplomacy or persuasion. One of the three.
Oh, not good.
I'm going to say,
that.
persuasion.
I don't have anything, and the only one I have is nerve.
Oh!
And you know what? Doesn't matter.
You know what? He's like, yeah, 75. Yeah, that seems fair. That seems like a fair deal. All right. Remember those percentages, everyone. Remember your percentages. Right, so. Rakia, you get to go first against Vacho.
I think like what I will do, you know it's coming, everybody. I'm gonna try and like extremity whip him, but in such a way that I push him back. Even more so, like unless he's just dead the second that I hit him, in which case.
Yeah, fair enough.
Basically, right in the goddamn gut in his bare chest, because he should be fully dressed. All right, he didn't bother getting dressed this morning, and that's rude.
Roll for it.
There we go. 30.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, so close. So close. Yep, no, you smack him. Smack attack as you hit him.
Yep.
Are you trying to deal damage or are you trying to deal an injury?
I'm trying. Actually, I'll just do. Yeah, I'll do an injury, just like freaking, just like try to kind of like punch him out of the ear, just like knock it, just completely donut him.
Right, I'll roll weight for that, which is +2. How bad is the difference? Oh, very bad. Very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. As he, like, straight up, like, disappear, reappear, and smack this guy straight in the chest, like, palm striking him. He flies out of the arena and then immediately lands to the ground. So, what was the percentage of points again? 50%?
That was 50%, yeah.
Yep, so 50% of his points are... Let's have a look. 655. Which, to be honest, I was going to divide that... Actually, well, I have to divide that by 2. But yeah, 657 divided by 2, which is then 300 and 28, but then times 2 again, which immediately puts it back up. So you basically cut him down into half, which puts him down to 328. Oh, sugar. Yep, 328. And then you end up getting 657 extra points. So add that to yours, and then we're now going to be one. As the guys are just knockout! That was an insanely fast strike from Rakia, the destroyer of men. As they have no idea really what's going on. As it now goes to Cloak and James. Okay, Cloak. You are standing opposite him. You have agreed on 25%?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. So,
Okay.
you get to go first.
So we'll try to activate armament.
Okay.
It work.
It does work. What's your other action, B-boy?
I'm not going to attack him. I'm going to attempt to activate my new ability as well,
Okay.
which does not work.
Okay, well, let's see what this guy can pull off. As he strains really hard in one spot, as then suddenly he starts vibrating, and 2 of another versions of him pop out. I guess this guy has the ability to make himself in a more? Wait, is that against the rules? It isn't. Really? Well, I guess Talos is in a bit of a spot of trouble, as he has to now fight the Clone Gang. James C. Loner, I guess, is James C. Cloner.
See Loner no more.
Oh dear, I hate myself. Anyway, right, moving on. As they all attempt to attack you. First one. Second one.
Pretty good roll. What is happening?
And third. Whoa! Okay, calm down.
19 natural.
Okay, there we go. Right, so two.
Okay, well,
two
I have a chance against one of them at least. I will roll for the first one, I guess. I'm gonna roll some acrobatics as they come at me.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
Yeah, it does not work.
You do not succeed. As you attempt to dodge, you then get hit in the face.
And if I would have activated that other ability, that would have been kind of cool right about now.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Well, no, I didn't get a natural 20.
You didn't get a natural 20, so no. As you then also go and get kicked in the stomach. And then the third and final one? Okay. So again, this is acrobatics, yeah?
Yeah. Is the third one him?
The third one, you know what? I actually had it that the middle one was him, like the one that got a natural 20.
So obviously he's probably send his claims out first, right?
No, he actually, like, straight up, like, goes in for it, so, like, it's one clone attack, him attack, and then another clone attack. But yeah, so you dodge against one of the clones, you're allowed to obviously get a counter attack on that, but I'm now just going to have to roll for this guy's damage.
I'm just going to try and karate chop his head in the center.
Fair enough.
Stumble around getting hit by the others.
That's the first attack. This is the double strike attack. As in the, natural 20. Okay. Right, you are struck and take... What, 1 damage?
Yeah, the first one's 1 damage and the second one is 3.
So you take 4 damage in total.
Yes.
Putting you at 29 health. And then
Smack.
It is your turn to Kusmak, as you Kusmak him and deal 19 points of damage. Which I actually need to do this real quick. Ooh.
Got him in half.
Got him in half! And then obviously, yep. As you like deal damage quite badly to one of them, it breaks it breaks that one's vitality, meaning that I now have to roll con. He does not take an injury, as it is now the turn of Adrian. Well, not the turn of Adrian. Adrian, it is now your match as Mercury was faster than you, so he will be going. You agreed on 75%, yep.
By the way you're saying that, I think this is going to be a very quick fight.
I mean, no. No, I mean, this is going to be very, very long and drawn out, and, what's your will again?
Is that an actual question?
No.
Because that could be an actual question.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
You don't frighten them. Don't frighten them. You're gonna do great. You're gonna do champ. You're gonna do great.
The attack.
He got the unlucky roll. He got.
It's not come up on my phone, but it actually has come up on the thing
10.
here. So it's 10. Yeah.
10.
10. No, that's not an attack, by the way. That's actually him trying to use something, and I don't know if that necessarily works, so never mind. As he basically attempts to go in for an attack. What would you like to do against said attack?
I'm going to get into night mode.
I mean, you can't reactively roll it.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can, Joe. Because it says in the core rulebook, Certified Martial Artist, what they have. Characters again this technique can use its proficiency levels to have SP modifier for power usage. I can even use all techniques under this reactively.
I'm so proud of you for reading the rulebook.
Mostly because
okay.
I did, because I didn't think it was SP, the Super Martial Artist one. I thought it was the one that came after that, one that.
Yeah, absolutely. One. You're right. Yeah, no, I mean you'll have to roll SPMA, but yeah, if you get the roll requirement and also it's higher than this guy's roll or equal to it, I'll transformed. So roll for it.
Well,
Which is pretty long.
Well, is it more than a 10? Do you have to beat a 10?
Well, let's see. You'll have to beat a 16, but technically you also have to get the roll requirement, which... Are you in your hybrid mode?
No, because
so it needs to be a 20.
Can I use my practice mode?
You can... yes, I'll let you roll practice, I'll let you get... because you haven't got rid of it.
You roll the practice.
that was scary, okay, so you then transform into your hybrid mode, as he still hits you and deals damage, but let's see how much, if any.
Hey, Adrian, how much damage does it do? Gonna say
we'll see. I don't know yet.
You're gonna say it.
Oh jeez. You know what? I actually am under the assumption that this could do the. Oof. It doesn't do nothing, but it does all of 4 points of damage as he strikes you. As he runs incredible speed and then strikes you in the shoulder, as it does 4 points of damage.
At least does it at least like a brick wall where he goes in for
his arm sticks to your shoulder boom, as it doesn't even move past that. It's not a chop as he cuts through. This was the technique, by the way, that he used to basically kill Felix. If it weren't for the fact that you have a medical team that can practically stop people from dying, it would have killed Felix.
Do I know this?
I mean, possibly, because it was in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
As it is now your turn, as he looks at you with horror, as he realises, oh no, my attack did nothing.
Did look like it would hurt. Seemed to hurt Felix quite a bit. At this point, I'm going to try and punch him in the face. Go for that. Actually, how tall is this guy? Can I punch him in the face?
He's not. He's only about a foot taller than you, to be honest.
Okay.
Uppercut him.
Yes, uppercut. Going for the Ken uppercut.
4
plus.
You sure you can?
Oh no. Is it the culture? Is it the shuriken?
Sure, you can.
Yes.
Yes.
Shuriken!
Whenever you're not sure if you're able to do it, just remember, sure you can.
Oh yeah, Hadouken is the other one. Hadouken's the other one.
Yeah, Hadouken is the ball of energy.
Yep, so you uppercut this guy. Roll damage.
Whole 12.
A whole 12. Oof.
Does he take damage?
Well, if he does take damage, he takes damage. But yeah, as you uppercut him and he sort of staggers back a bit, as we now go to Cloak. As it is now your turn.
Well, I have to roll to keep it up. Which is technically...
Very odd choice of words, but okay.
It works! I still have 2 actions. I will attempt to activate the new ability. Again. It worked. Huzzah. Considering I've just chopped this one on the head, and I assume that the one in the center is either beside or behind me, I might as well hit that one, I guess.
Okay, so which one are you going for? The middle one or one of the 2 side ones?
The middle one. I'll try and use Extremity Whip.
Okay. Are you activating anything before Extremity Whip?
Considering I have already activated my new ability,
Oh, okay, yeah, no, never mind.
is there any point?
No.
I think that procs Extremity Whip.
Yeah, it's only a 15 plus.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
He
But how is he reacting?
he attempts to strike back at you as he does hit you as you strike him, as an unbelievable slap noise comes from the strike. As he deals...
This is a cracking slap.
This is a cracking bit of slap right there. Is that 1 again? Against you?
No,
Is that...
that's... Wait, is that one? Is it 1 or 2?
He's supposed to deal 9, so what? Take away, what, 6? Half it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
3 and then...
Yeah, so 1.
Oh, is this a new ability?
No, this is actually the old
He doesn't
ability.
take double damage from 2 points of contact at the same time, does he? Well, roughly the same time.
Oh no, it's just
It's
willpower.
not technically 2 points of contact, is it? It's technically... Well, it's not double damage, but when you're hitting him, you know, with this ability encompassed in your thing. So technically he'll take the damage from that ability and the strike,
That's
of
what
which
I mean.
that... Yeah. He takes... Yeah, so... He doesn't take
So I
double
guess I
damage, but
could
he'll
just
take...
roll it first and then roll my stuff.
You can take all the... You can roll all of the damage in total if you'd like.
Okay. Or roll it twice at the same time.
That's not twice, is it? Because it's the martial arts strike plus the armament, and then you just roll the new abilities roll.
Okay.
Jeez.
Are you all seeing this?
So as he hits you in the face, he gets like slapped right round the face, and immediately like your arm just brings him down, as it's like his whole head just comes with your hand for a few inches, as then like when the hand leaves his face, he's got a horrible like red mark. I will now roll his constitution. Because that not only is that almost all of his health, but I think that's double his vitality.
I'm so proud of my boy. I taught him that. I taught him the extremity whip.
I want to point out you are actually watching this, by the way.
And I'm like, I just look at it. Yeah, I just look at it and just like.
I want to point out a tooth comes out and he is actually bleeding 1d4. So that's the amount of turns, and the amount of damage that he's now currently taking is 4. He goes unconscious, and I want to point out, just before he goes unconscious, he hits you, you slap him with all of your might, and there's this thunderous noise as his head follows up with the hand before it sort of slides off of his face from that slap. As for a second, his body almost bounces back up, almost like a spring, sort of like springing back up for a second. As then a tooth falls out, and then he just sort of like spits out quite a chunk of blood out of his mouth. His clones, by this point, have disappeared. Like, they just dissipate. As then he sort of raises his arms, coughs up some more blood, and then falls backwards onto the ground.
Crowd goes wild.
We have a winner! Talos has completely destroyed James in only a single hit! What? How? I don't even know what just happened! As you have won. Now, what was it? 25%?
Yeah.
25.
225.
Well, there you go.
3.
225, there you go. Times 3. Well, I mean, I'm assuming that you already know what that is, but 675. Yeah, he loses 225, which puts him at 675. Which I now need to just write this up on his thing. And now we come back to Adrian. Adrian! It is now Mercury's turn. He's looking at you as, well, one would look at an impertinent child. As he says, "You impertinent child." As he now don't ask. As he now goes to attempt to attack you yet again. How would you like to react?
Main. What? There's only one way to do it. P-A-R-R-Y. Well, okay then. That works. Thank you.
Yep.
I get 10 points for that, don't I? Because it is.
It is a natural. Yeah, it is a natural one, and technically, because that's also a success in hand-to-hand, that can either be classed as 20
No, it's going
XP
into. It's 10 XP
into one, and then 10 XP into another. Yeah.
XP into character, baby.
As you just parry, like your arm just goes above his above his wrist. As your wrists collide, you slap his arm away. Or, well, should I say, parry his arm away as he is now open to a counterattack.
I'm just going to make absolutely sure that is my damage dice. Rolls. Oh.
Man, this toga-wearing bastard is not exactly going through an easy defeat, but yeah, you hit him yet again, doing, hopefully, some damage. As we now come to Felix.
What happened was I punched him in one cheek, and when he tried to hit me, I whacked his hand out of the way and punched the other cheek.
If only you had a little bit of style with a slap. Just that thing of, like, he tries to slap you, and you, like, brush his arm away, and then with the other hand, just slap him back.
And the other cheek. Punch.
And so come back to Felix. Felix, you are watching these fights over on one of these screens with 10. You have a fierce team. Looking rather impressed at you. Juice?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Do you say anything to that?
I mean, I said, yeah, I do, but did that not...
Oh, no, I didn't hear that. They are indeed impressive, as are you. But now that we have stated our deal, you have a chance to go back on it. Are you sure?
I don't think I don't think I will.
Very well then. Then the terms for our agreement are this. You will keep your powers in turn for a favour that I will ask. Any particular favour. Now, as a part of my agreement, it will not be anything against or towards either of your children or your wife. But whatever it is, you will come when I collect the deal. You will make good on your part. Otherwise, more danger will befit you and your family. Are we clear?
Yes.
Well then, in that case, put her there. A deal must be sealed with either a good handshake or a kiss, and I'm not really in the, smooching mood.
Felix will shake Ten's hand.
You feel a firm grip around your own hand. Well done. Now, let's kick back and watch. I don't think that I have to go on yet. He checks his wrist again. No, my match has not yet been called. I can watch. As we now go back to Rakia. Would you like to continue?
Yes!
Very well, I shall roll the d10 again. What was the number that you got last time? 3?
It was free. Yeah, it was free last time.
Oh, so that one is a no-go. 8.
Ah,
You will
this.
be fighting. D. Roan.
D-Row.
As when he gets into the ring, he already is in his wasp form.
Oh.
Doesn't this guy have like no?
He has 70.
Yeah.
He really needs these points, Rakia. You have no idea.
How about 50?
Well, I don't think I could go any further than 25. Roll persuasion.
Okay, yeah, I got nothing in persuasion. I got nothing.
I mean, unless
I
if you
got
can
less than
argue for
nothing.
another type of charisma roll. Oh. Oh no. Oh! Oh no!
I just see. I just see him, and I just see how
Good point,
pathetic he
Bracket.
looks, and I feel like, all right,
Well-
25 it is.
Roll move speed, yep, 25. Jeez. What the hell with this roll, my dude? I just got another natural 20.
Oh, he
Well,
really wants those points.
D.
You
Roan
know,
is good.
career with wasps.
Jeez.
Clearly lottery after the game.
Right.
Characters are gaining so much XP.
As we now go back to Cloak. As you are asked, Cloak, would you wish to continue?
I suppose so.
Nice. Okay, I'm just now... How many points do you now have, Bill?
2,420.
Jeez. You now basically have the entirety of the required amount of points for the whole team. Yeah, do you wish
That's
to
the
continue?
idea.
Do you wish to continue?
I'll go on more.
Okay. I'll roll the d10 again. Round and round we go. Who will you get? Nobody knows. Well, except from I do. And I guess you do now. Sariana! As a rather sort of like... Well, I say rather. As a tall woman appears, long brown hair, as she walks into the arena. She looks to be human. She is wearing basically a tank top and fingerless sort of gloves, tape around both her wrists and her ankles. She is 6'5", big tall gal, as she pretty much like how tall is your character actually?
He's like 5'6", 5'7".
Okay, so he's not exactly towering. She's not exactly towering over you.
I think.
But yeah, no, yeah, she is. She's big. Roll move speed.
Oh. Aha!
You get to go first. As we now come back to Adrian and Mercury. As Adrian, did you get a? Yeah, you didn't get a chance. You only had a reaction, so it's now your turn.
To once again attack
with the smack. Got your back. As this guy uses finesse to grab you and fling you over his head. As you're then slammed. Let's find out. Roll weight.
Yes, I think can he left me? I think, how much do I weigh when I'm in night mode? Do I weigh any more, or do I weigh the
No, you don't weigh any more, it's just,
Well, I'm apparently I'm heavy.
That is true. Nice, okay. Normally, this guy would be able to throw you due to his super strength, but out of a strange anomaly, he slams you right into the ground. You don't take any damage. However, it is very apparent that this guy is rather quick. It is now his turn, as he attempts to strike you as you are currently prone. As I have rolled a 20. What would you like to roll first?
Okay.
Sam?
I'll try to parry again.
Okay.
So that whenever he tries to hit me, I more or less move it around.
Okay, I'll say that you're able to do that, but you...
No.
Never mind.
Mind. I get hit.
As he is attacking you with...
You sure I was going to succeed there?
I actually thought you were, to be honest. I was so used to you succeeding that I actually just thought, well, if you do this, don't worry about...
Yeah, parry usually works for me. Why are you going against me now, I thought? How dare you?
As he strikes against your face, it does...
Nothing!
There we go.
He said it!
Rakia!
Oh, he said it!
It's now your turn against... Well, no, it's not your turn. It's D-Rone's turn, but it is now your turn for combat, as he now attempts to attack you with...
No, I blocked there, didn't I? I parried.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
He was...
He got a 20 and you got a 12.
Oh.
Yeah.
But isn't it my turn to attack then?
No, because...
that was me parrying.
No,
you only
did
get
that
one
as-
rotation of combat. I just messed up the thing earlier.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
here we go. He's going at me. I guess,
Sorry.
I will attempt to evade it.
Okay.
Let's attempt to evade.
Your attempt to evade is duly noted. However, it is not exactly what was needed. As he strikes at you, he deals... Oh, jeez.
Was that a lot of damage?
Oh, jeez. What was your percentage again, by the way? It was 25.
25%, just 25,
Okay,
yeah. Oh.
As he deals, as all four of his hands strike at you all in quick succession, he deals 36 points of damage. Rakia, I will need you to roll me a
Constitution.
fortitude, but with disadvantage.
Oh my god, okay. That's literally got nothing, so it's disadvantage, baby. Come on. Oh, 7.
You take a injury on one of your, on your chest, on one of your ribs, as a couple of them break.
Ow.
As you will now be taking a bonus of +4 damage whenever you are struck in your chest.
How much damage did I take? It was 36. Okay.
Yeah.
I took a little calculator. Oh god, that's a lot of health. But I've given up.
So on the bright side, I will be nice and I will say that the ribs don't do their extra damage yet. So you've only taken 36, you haven't taken 40. Right, so it is now your turn.
I'm gonna try and just donut him again. Just completely like I did last time, because that really hurt.
Hmm.
And I'm just smacking with extremity. That really hurt, and that was rude.
Okay, roll damage.
Okay. 50, 10 plus 24. Oh,
The old
God.
Oh.
The chance.
And you took it first.
So, the damage you deal here, as the large spindly arm comes up and strikes this guy, it makes an enormous rupturing sound as the entire location just shakes for a second. The crazy noise that comes off of this actually damn near would deafen anyone if they were right next to it. As this guy just sort of takes this strike directly on his chest. His skin then starts changing back from a dark blackened chitinous colour and a yellow sort of external exoskeleton colour back into a colour of flesh. As he then just falls backwards and his eyes roll to the back of his head as it is over.
That really hurt!
Right.
Yells, shake her ribs.
Gee.
Oh.
Literally scared by the noise that came off the chitin.
Everyone is scared of the noise that comes off of that chitin. As this guy is now down a few points. I'm just now having a look. So you basically gain 17 points times. Well, this is your third victory, so times 3.
Yeah.
So if you have a look at that real quick, and I'm just going to change his points to 52.
So 17 times 3 is what I think. I'm loving this.
So you gain 51.
I get 51!
On top of, how many did you get last time?
I get I had to 100, 1,801, so I've got 1,852 now.
Nice. 1,852. Jeez. Well, yeah, so D-Roan is done and out as... What? These fighters are demolishing the competition! What's happening off with Talos? As we now come to Talos. Talos, you are now about to fight... a character that I actually cannot remember. You got a 2, didn't you?
I think so.
D-Roan has been dethroned.
D-Roan has been dethroned indeed. Okay.
Definitely got derailed.
Sariana is the person you're fighting. Okay. I'm pretty sure you got the winning roll on that one, so you get to go first. So. Again. Oh wait, what's your point count.
Point count.
So you can see on her arm she has 1,235. She wants half of your points, 50%.
No, that's not a thing that I do.
Roll persuasion. Again, I will allow you to have advantage due to the fact that you have temperance.
So all my charisma is Oh, come on.
Woo! 20. 50% it is. So it's now your go.
So I will try to activate armament.
Oh damn! Yeah, you activate armament as your body becomes more and more durable. What is your next action?
I guess I will try and activate my other ability.
Okay. Ominous. By the way, I know what ability he's activating, but I don't think he wants to spoil. It does not work. Okay. Let's see. So first things first, I'm going to roll this to see if that activates. It does. And then she's going to attempt to attack. Oh, okay. Well, I guess try and beat a 10.
I have a choice. Yeah, I guess I will take some attempt to bounce around, evading, and then I guess like strike her in the gut. You know?
Is this reactive strike or is this acrobatics?
No, it's acrobatics. I don't even have it.
Okay. Roll acrobatics. Yep. So do you hit her?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you say, you dart round the back of her and strike her in the back. Roll all that glorious damage.
Not that much glorious damage.
No. It's not. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay. Now come back round to a prone Adrian. It is now your turn.
I use one of my actions up.
Yeah, or you can roll Dex to see if you can get rid of the possibility of losing an action.
No, I'm fine because I'm just going to attack. My other action.
Okay. Roll me a Dex anyway.
This is because I have minus to Dex.
This is because as you are point blank, this guy wants to react to you trying to get up.
19.
You say 19.
Oh, match.
Yeah, 19.
He
Actually, no, it's 6. 6, I mean.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, he strikes you and you stay prone, and that's the end of your turn. As he deals...
To use my other action?
Yeah, that ends your turn, because that he reacted against what you were trying to do.
Okay, I will.
No damage, as it's now his turn.
Don't forget to record the point.
Oh, I am now.
Yeah, you are doing this.
Audience, the 0 of you that listened in on any of these, because I did check. Now I've discovered after quite a long time that I get XP for each time he does this.
By the way, he rolls a natural 1, so it's up to you what you'd like to do against that.
Well, let's see what I roll first. Good. Yeah, parry, punch in the face.
Okay, as he basically bends down to chop, you move his arm out of the way and then punch him in the face. Nice, as you do 19 points of damage. Which I now need to have a look at exactly how much that is on the amount of damage that he's currently taken.
13, 12, and 19, I think was the damage.
Okay, there we go. No, I've been writing it down. It's just that I don't want to give away how much he's got left.
Regrettably, Adrian is not as strong physically as the others. Can do that kind of just instant death damage.
Yeah, but you can't. You also can't be taken down.
Actually, I'm the exhausting boss battle.
Rakir, you have now been healed back up to your maximum health, as well as your heals. Your ribs are no longer damaged now that that has happened. Would you like to continue?
Yes.
Okay, I shall roll the d10, and whilst that's going on, Felix. After you've had a couple of drinks with 10, are you going to sit and watch the rest of the game, or are you going to go off and do anything else? The same question is for you as well, Fletcher.
Oh no, I'm enjoying. Fletcher is very much enjoying the shows.
Fair enough.
Does Fletcher laugh every time Rakia just like one-shots these fools?
Yes. Fletcher very much enjoys every time.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you can entertain.
I think Felix will stay and watch.
Okay.
Anyone walks by, it's like, that's my teammate.
Rakia, you're going up against James C. Loner again. Well, I say again, James C. Loner again, but you are facing him this time.
Hello.
And roll move speed.
Okay. Oh wait, have we decided on points though? Like,
He says 25.
I say 50.
Okay, roll charisma. One of your charisma things, and I will roll
Okay,
his.
I will just roll straight charisma. I'll roll, just straight charisma. Wow!
Jeez, both of these were terrible, but yep, he got the highest, so we're
25. Fine.
25 out of his remaining 600 and something points. Roll move speed as I attempt to roll that. Thank you for reminding me, by the way, because I would have completely forgot about that. Jeez,
Okay,
these are some terrible rolls. I mean, unless you get an actual one.
Please,
yeah,
yes.
you're fine. Okay, it's your turn first, but we're going to go to Cloak first. Cloak, it is your opponent's turn, question mark? No, I don't think so.
No, it's my turn.
No, it's your turn, yeah.
So I will roll to maintain.
Roll to maintain.
Okay. I will roll for new ability.
Okay. Maintain. Port to starboard, Mr. Wolf.
New
Okay.
ability also.
You are also back in action, ready to go, ready to rock, as this giant of a woman attempts to attack you again.
I still have an action, but okay.
Do you? I don't think you do.
Armament doesn't cost any actions to maintain as bonus action.
Is it?
Right.
I don't think so. I think it always is. It takes up a thing.
Time to look at the rolls.
Time to look
Time
at the
to look at the
rules.
book.
Does it say that in the rules? Rolling it to maintain it keeps it. I don't think it does. For now, I'm going to say it doesn't, because I don't know. So...
I'm sure I wasn't going to do anything in, so...
here we go again. Activate Thingandoodles. And then roll for this. Okay, so that's 23, and then the other roll is...
Oh, come on!
Well, there's no harm in trying, he said sarcastically, setting up for the next strike.
Let's go, babe.
Whoa!
Now that...
Whew. Okay.
This is the.
This
is insane.
This is the hypest moment. So as she's like towering over you, and her fist goes right past your cloaked head.
Oh
It
no! I'm
knocks-
gonna jump up and run along the top of her arm.
I want to point this out. It knocks part of your scarf off as it goes down, but the sheer force and shockwave of that, you sort of almost backflip upwards as you then land on her arm, and then you're able to have an attack as you land said strike against her.
Arm strike her in the balls.
So again, she throws a punch, you sort of backflip upwards, landing on her arm, and then just basically, what, you say kick her in the head?
No.
Or strike?
I'll pump.
Okay.
Face. Yeah.
Punch. I just
Maybe I'll break her nose.
I just roll to deal damage, I guess.
Okay.
All of that glorious damage, because this time it is actually glorious damage. Ooh. Okay, and obviously roll your other thing.
Oh, that's with the other thing.
No, I mean as in the...
Oh, the other thing.
the other thing, yeah.
Oh, this thing.
Oh, actually, you know what? You did 20 points of damage. I just realised, never mind. That's actually her knocked out.
Yeah.
Boosh! As you strike her in the face, her bloodied nose starts pouring. As when she falls back and you finally, land on the ground, it rains upon your no longer cloaked head. However, you still have your cowl mask around your mouth and nose.
Nice.
Again, the crowd goes mental. As the crowd is going absolutely wild, people are just cheering and cheering. You said 25% of her points, yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Times. Oh, okay. You take 308 points off of her, which then puts you up to a sum total of... Jeez, dude. You're up to 2,728 points. That is absolutely crazy. I think there has been an issue with the connection. Don't worry, we'll figure out what's going on soon enough. Okay, so that's done that. I need to then take those points away from her. There we go. Let's try and find out what's going on. Keeping up on the usual stuff, I will probably just have to state to you guys, for some reason there have been issues with not only Discord but my internet recently, which is great, but I'm able to at least keep the recording going. If the stream breaks up into multiple chunks, I will just probably post the whole recording, because I've learnt my lesson from the very first time that we did this with the villain campaign. So, don't worry, we at least have that. The recording will be up with all of these awkward silences, as apparently the internet intended. As for how well they're doing, I'm genuinely baffled. I didn't think that they would do this well. I mean, I'd hoped, but I was not entirely sure. There we go.
Fine.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey!
Hey,
Right.
We're just in the
It's like I can still hear their voice.
Right, there we go. So,
Kit so disconnected.
say again, sorry? Can you guys actually hear me?
Yeah, we
Okay,
can
good.
hear you.
Right,
We
yeah,
can
good.
hear you.
It's just
Yeah.
okay. Right. So, Bill, you now have 2,728 points.
Cool. Wait. How many points did she have?
She had 1,235, and you agreed with 25%.
No, it's 50 because she.
Oh, she won. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, hang on a second. I have to do another.
Is it?
Wait,
times
she
4
won?
now?
Wait,
no, she
she
won in
won?
terms of the argument. Remember?
Yeah, she won the argument.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I thought that would be a bit weird because it's like
So
you
hang on a
just
sec. How many
cleared it and
points?
she just
How many points did you have beforehand? It was 2, 4, 2, 0, wasn't it?
Yeah, but is this 4 times now?
This was your 4th match, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hang on a second. So 1, 2, 3, 5.
So my points are basically going to double, I think.
And then it was divide by 2. 1, 2, 3, 5. Divide by 2. Then times by 4. Jeez. Oh! Plus then the 2, 4, 2, 0. You are now up to 4,890 points.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think I might stop now just because,
Yeah, fair enough.
Bye,
And
bye.
again, since you did that, she's now down to 617.
I do want to. I don't know. Can I use instinctive will and, fuss her out a bit before I leave?
Yeah, sure. Roll instinctive will, I guess. Or an instinct.
Would like to remember this person. 24.
Oh, what, this woman?
Yes.
Yep.
Sense her will, perhaps.
Her physical strength is all natural from what you can actually gather. In the terms of what her powers are, you're not that well noted on exactly how different powers feel in the terms of life sensing, but based on what it was, it doesn't seem to be any kind of super enhancer power. So, yeah, she's just very strong and very capable of hand-to-hand combat without powers. But she must have had some power, because when you nullified her, it did actually feel like you nullified her. She was known as Sariana, the Sonic Fist. And that
you know what it is now.
that was no, that's a fighting style.
Oh, right.
Although it could also be a power, but yeah, no, that is actually a fighting style. Right, so now we move on back to Rakia, I believe.
Yeah.
Rakia, you're now fighting James C. Loner. You
Yay.
agreed to 25% because rolls were bad.
Did we? Oh, yeah, probably, yeah. I
Actually,
did.
hang on a second. I can just
Amazing.
go back in the backlog.
He got a 3 and Raki got a 2.
Yeah, he got a 3,
Yeah.
Rakia got a 2. Yeah, okay, right. So
35%. Alright.
you are still going first because his roll was absolute garbage, so you get to go first.
I think you'll know what's happening, folks. You'll know what's gonna happen. Extremity whip to the neck.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Okay.
this guy's just gonna die, basically.
I don't think that I actually have anything that this guy can do against this, unless if he gets a freak natural 20. No, okay. The dice gods weren't listening to my prayer. Okay, fair enough. Rakia, end this mofo. Finish him!
Please.
Start the fight and finish him. I think even an
3d10s.
average roll will mean that you will kill this dude.
Yep. Thank you, Extremity Whip.
He's dead.
Oh, okay. Well, if I can at least get... Okay, if he doesn't get an injury, he might survive.
Get an
'Cause
injury,
his
get an injury,
maximum health is 36.
get an injury. Come on.
He does not.
Oh.
No, he does take an injury.
Yes! Come on!
And it's worth 4 points.
Yes!
But
He's not taking
you
it this turn.
you said extremity whip, so he won't be taking it this turn.
Damn it.
Yep. As his collarbone is broken. And it is now his turn.
Well,
Let's see if he can pull this off. Okay. He creates 2 clones. Both of those clones I'm going to see what they do for their match.
Well, at least this will be more interesting, you know.
One of them attempts to attack you with a 15. Good luck.
All right. I attack it. I just hit him right back. Just a regular attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you have... So what is that, by the way? Is that an evasion, or is that like a reactive strike?
Reactive strike.
Then it's way too high a modifier. You need to roll with your proficiency.
Oh, sorry.
Not with your super sense. No,
well.
sorry. Roll again.
No, I'll re-roll it, yeah. So that's a 7, sorry.
I still think that you might win this roll. Yeah, trade in blows. Yeah. Roll damage.
Damn it. 3.
And then this is the other one attempting to attack. And another 50. Oh dear.
That. Plus 12.
Yep, you damage that one. And I will roll for that one in a second. And then roll against the other 15 that I just rolled.
Okay. Okay. Let me just check something. Okay, so like... Yeah, so... D20. I'll just try and evade this one, if that's alright.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You evade. As you go away from them. But since you have no range capabilities, you are not able to have a counterattack. As that is the end of this guy's turn, we now go back to Adrian, who's still fighting Mercury. Adrian. Is Sam there? Or have I disconnected? I don't know which is which. Oh dear. Hello? Technical difficulties, yet again. Oh dear. Sorry about this, guys. I'm not entirely sure why Discord decides not to work for a large portion of the day.
All
According to plan.
Right, there we go. Right, Sam.
Yes. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. I don't know why, but my internet has been a bit messy, so we'll keep trying to do this. But anyway, your turn against...
Yes, I'm going to try and stand up. Then get knocked back down, then have to go attack whenever he attacks me.
Fair enough.
You get up
Okay.
again. Never done it down.
Roll.
2D.
It's up to you if you want to roll for...
I mean, he's going to react against me anyway, so there might as well get up.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, he beats me, I go down. Time for him to hit me.
So this is his damage on that attack. Again, there's only a couple of points of damage that he can actually do against you. So it's not that bad.
Does 2.
He does 2 points of damage. Again, this is just a war of attrition at this point.
I think the maximum he's done to me is
4. The maximum he's done against you is 4.
okay, 31 even.
As it's now his turn. As he attempts to strike you. How would you like to go about this?
I think I can actually beat this roll unless I get a natural 20.
There's always worth trying.
Yeah. And feel.
As he deals. Again, I genuinely don't think that this guy is actually going to do that much against you. I think that it's more just a getting yourself out of this scenario. Yeah, he doesn't do any damage again. As we now come back around to Rakia. Yeah, because it is just you. It's just you two at this point. So Rakia,
my one
your
boss
turn.
fight going to last for all of Rakia's 13.
So you've got these clones. They're just sort of standing in your way at this point.
Can I attempt to jump over them and... Ace.
I'd say you'd have to roll acrobatics to attempt to jump over them, which both of them can attempt to react against that. And then when you get close enough to thingy, you can then roll to attack the main one.
Yeah, I'll try and do that.
Okay.
Acrobatics, go!
Oh dear.
I wonder if he could do a lot of damage.
Okay, so as you're jumping, one of them grabs your leg and then basically at that point just pulls you back and hits you. As the other one sort of doesn't really get the chance to, they sort of miss, but again, since this is this guy, it's then +3. There we go. As you take 6 points of damage.
Ow! Just 46.
As now it's this guy's turn to... Actually, yeah, no, I think, yeah. Yeah, it is now this guy's turn. As he's going to attempt to make some more clones.
No!
He makes one more clone, as then the 3 clones attempt to attack you.
Can I reactive strike all of them?
You'll have to roll against all 3 of them separately. But yes.
Well, yeah. If they're gonna do it, yeah. Well, I'm gonna attempt it.
Right. So you have to beat you basically have to beat 12, an 11, and a 5. Are you up to the task?
Okay. All right. Here's my first roll.
Definitely beats that 12. Definitely beats the 11. And definitely beats the 5. You just got better and better.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
guess
I'm just great.
roll your damage 3 separate times, and we'll move back on to Adrian. Adrian, it is now your turn again.
Okay. This time, can I just... Because I can't do knockout from this position, I don't think, unless I aim for a very, very unfair area.
It's up to you.
Well, that's a 4.
Nope.
Yep.
As he deals the usual dams, which is none.
Nothing.
As it is now his turn, as he attempts to strike at you. Again. I want to point out, at this point, he's actually looking quite, exhausted.
There we go.
As you parry him and strike him again, roll damage. Nice.
Does he look in any way hurt yet, or is he just getting really tired?
I mean, you have been hurting him. It's just that it's been taking a long time.
We should get an exhaust system. He just after 5 rounds, it's just. Why would you just die already?
Damn it! Just as you punch him, uppercutting him, he goes, "Why don't you?" And then he just falls back as he is now unconscious.
Woo!
Hey, finally, I've defeated my first opponent.
Can you remember the
And
point?
75% of 2,000.
Hell
Pretty
yeah!
good. Which is like 1,500, I think. Roughly. I don't know. It's on my mind.
Something like that. 2100, and then obviously that is. Jeez. Okay, you get 1,575 from this guy.
So now I have 1,688 points.
Nice. There you go. And now, We go to...
Check out my dams.
Well, how much have you done in the terms of the dams?
20. I got 25, 29, and 26.
Where are those rolled? Oh, okay, there you go. Oh, jeez, okay. It is now your turn.
Yeah. So have I taken out loans?
No, they are downright damaged, but they are not taken out.
It's gonna be a tricky one. But yeah, I think basically, I'm gonna just I'm gonna keep trying to make. I think the best thing to do is just sort of like, I've got it now. Can I use tongue lashing to maneuver my tongue to like get the guy that's the main guy?
You can, although all 4 of them are allowed to react.
That is fine.
Okay.
And
I want to
guess,
point out,
like,
the only reason this can work is because the arena is so small, because it's like 8 meters by 8 meters.
Alright, so here we go. I'm going to use my extendable tongue to hit that mode. Okay. Right. God damn it. Okay, and I can use my dex on this, so that's alright.
Yeah.
Come on, please, please, please. Oh, that's terrible roll.
Yeah, that's not
Terrible.
very
Terrible.
But the actual number isn't too bad.
Oof. Okay. The only one that does succeed doesn't get 5 or above yours, so you will take damage, but you do actually succeed against all of the others, which means
Yes!
you get to damage him. So roll damage.
And this is slashing damage.
Yes. So,
3d10 plus
as
12.
as a sort of like thinking and pondering Rakia sits there for a second, just immediately a tongue just springs on out of her mouth, going past all 4 of them and hitting the final guy slap bang in the center of his chest, tearing it open and knocking him out / damn near killing him for the final win. Well, I say final win, but for the win. Yep, you knock this guy out.
Yay! Is it 50% I got or 25?
It was 25.
I think it was 25 because
Yeah.
you didn't want to lose that many points. So 25,
Yep.
still good. Let's have a look. What has he got left after being defeated? 65. No, 675. Sorry. Times. Ah! I keep pressing the wrong one. There we go. Okay, you get 168, but you've just won. Is this your 4th or 3rd match?
I think this is my 4th match.
I think it's the 4th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which then I times that by 4. Well, 675. So 675 plus your 1852 means that you are now at 2,527.
2,527.
Yep.
All my dreams are coming true.
Jeez. Okay. Right. Would you like to continue?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes!
So, the 2 of you continue
Okay.
as we go over to Felix, Fletcher, and Cloak. Cloak, you are now sorted out and cleaned up. Where are you wanting to go off to?
Well, since I have so many points, I do wonder what I could possibly buy. What is expensive?
What are you kind of looking for within the layers of expense?
Maybe some improved weaponry or some kind of interesting services, perhaps, or even I don't know, better clothing, because I could do with some new clothes.
You can definitely get some new clothes, weapons, and it really depends on what you mean on quote unquote interesting services.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
So, where would you like to go?
I mean, I'll look for some. I need some ninja gear.
Okay. Well, there's a few different weapon shops, and there are definitely quite a few different clothes and combat gear sort of stores that you can go to.
Okay.
So as you head off there, Fletcher, you notice a glowing from your band.
Ooh.
You have been called to fight in the MWMA as you signed up for it.
Finally.
As you head on off,
Right.
as you head on off to that location, we come back around to Rakia and Adrian. Let's see what matches you've got. That's Rakia's.
The next 20 sessions, just Adrian trying more people.
And Adrian. Right, so Adrian, you will be taking on...
Well, we will run out of time eventually because we've all signed up for the beast battles, haven't we?
That is true, yeah. So you
Whenever all the other tournaments is done, it's just going to be Adrian just fighting these, 10 more people.
Okay, so you'll be fighting... Okay, right, so... You will be fighting, Rakia, a man just known as the Four-Armed Grappler. That's it. That's all his name is. Apparently that's what he wanted to be known as in the tournament. That means that he literally wrote himself up as that. However, for you, on the other hand, Adrian, you are fighting Luke. It doesn't say anything else about that. But once you get into the ring, you find a visage all too familiar. It is the werewolf.
Oh, okay. To be honest, I was imagining... I thought it was going to be Kung Fu guy.
Oh, okay. No. I
thought you were going to say, his name is Luke Ang.
No.
Aww.
Luke the lycanthrope.
Please don't give him any ideas, Sam. He's going to have that next session.
Anyway, so you guys will be fighting those. The werewolf just looks at you and goes, "Well, I guess it's time. Well, it will be fun seeing which one of us comes out of this alive. Well, comes out of this... Never mind. It's good seeing you again, Adrian."
You are still alive.
Thank you. Now you can possibly tell that I don't have a large amount of points. As he shows you, he only has 375. So, with the amount that you have, I'm going to have to ask for 50%.
Do you prefer to do 75?
I will be better off with 50.
Be so desire. I will allow him to I will allow it at that.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to actually say
Yeah,
roll, but okay.
No! No, because, the werewolf is, said, well, for the amount of points he has, probably best not to do that. And I'm like, well, it's okay.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. That's acceptable. That's a good enough reason. I can go by that.
Nice one. Alright, and Rakia, you are fighting... Again, the Four-Armed Grappler.
Yeah, alright then.
As he
Let's
enters
roll
in,
initiative.
and again, he's just an archling, 4 arms. He goes, "I hope you're ready, because when I'm in this arena, I'll become another man. The man with 4 arms, and he's gonna take you down. So I'm sorry, little lady, but it's time for us to fight."
Hi! Okay. Would you
I'm
like
saying-
50?
I'm only gonna go for nothing less than 50. Oh. Well, okay. Okay then. It seems that we've agreed on 50%.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, both 50s. That's easy to remember. Fletcher, as you walk into this arena with your, I'm assuming, staff,
Mm-hmm.
you walk into the arena and you find yourself up against a relatively familiar face.
Ooh.
They were alongside Behemoth, the swords person.
Ah. It seems we meet again.
Oh, you. Right. Let's get this over with. In this corner, we have Fletcher Mototame, and in this corner, we have Corona. Which one of you will walk out of here alive? Let's see now! 3, 2, 1! Oh, wait, hang on a second. We probably should do the points, shouldn't we? Sorry, folks, I got way too excited. They look at their wrist, and they just go, I only have 157. To get actually anything out of this, I'm going to need at least 50% of your points. Of course, I'm kind of hoping for a little bit more.
Then let's settle for 75.
Very well then. As they take out their sword and ready themselves. As we now go back to Rakia. Rakia,
Yeah.
move speed. I completely forgot what this guy's abilities are.
I hear he's a
got 4
grappler.
arms. He's
No,
a
no, no, no,
grappler.
no. No, as in, like, I'm looking at the abilities that he's got, and I'm like, oh, okay, this guy is going to be interesting. That's the wrong roll. It's just D20, it's not plus anything. It's 4, he's going last out of you two. Right, Adrian, you're fighting against Luke, so roll move speed.
Well, I think that's a natural 1. Which even then...
And then Fletcher, move speed.
Mm-hmm.
I was just so confused by the Hulkamaniac behind us. And or Randy Savage.
Okay, you'll be going first in that one. So it goes Rakia first out of your lot, Adrian last out of your lot, and then Fletcher first out of your lot. We come back to Cloak. You are currently in a weapon store, having a look around at different things. There is a store clerk sat behind, as he is just currently looking at all sorts of different blades that he is shining.
Cool.
What do you do?
Walk up to this person.
You notice this guy has a very large mustache, but despite everything, he has a bald head. He has seemingly a couple of different monocles on his eyes that have different zooming functions.
I'm looking to spend a fair amount of points. Is this the right place to be?
Well, of course it is. Now, what do you need?
Well, I don't mind looking at some throwing weapons, or... Well, I'm quite into these rope darts and such.
Rope darts.
Game.
Gotcha. So what you want is you want a good rope. Well, I've got you a plenty of ropes, I guess. I'm not really into the whole rope thing myself, but I see that you are one of fair and favoured of the ropes. Can I interest you in some silk of some sort?
A lightweight chain would also do.
Chains, of course. We have plenty of chains, but this silk, I dare say that it's possibly one of the greatest silks I've ever seen. You could wrap it up like as if it was a rope.
Okay.
He brings out this strange white sort of looking silk. It basically looks like a sash. He basically provides you the allowance to feel it.
Pretty nice.
It is the softest thing you have ever felt.
Okay, but what if I need my enemies to submit them? Is this not pleasant to be wrapped up in, like a warm quilt?
Oh, well, this is the thing. It's soft to the touch, definitely. But here's the thing with this rope. It's actually incredibly durable, made of multiple different layers of special types of silk, made by none other than a spider anthropial, who they themselves do not wish to be named. But the silk is so damn durable that you can't even cut it with ordinary weapons. Go ahead, give it a try.
Yeah, I guess I will attempt to cut it with spare katana.
You attempt to cut it with the katana and it does nothing. It's almost like as if it just can't be cut. There's no resistance on the blade either. Impressed? Again, it's so soft that it just cannot be even sliced. It can't be torn either. It's because it's relatively stretchy. I'm not entirely sure how they got it this way, but I don't ask. This will be a minimum of 1,500 points, but it'll give you a decent ability to be able to stretch whatever you need to throw, even if it's outside of the normal range of this type of rope. Well, silk.
Could you perhaps tell me if... I don't know. Can I use my powers or anything through this?
I'm not entirely sure. I've never heard of anyone's powers being able to be used through this stuff. So I'm not sure, my friend.
Well, I need a blade to go with it.
Of course. Now I have a few things. I'm assuming that you want something relatively weighty, but still able to be only used as a throwing weapon, or perhaps a small weapon, similar to one of those daggers you got there.
Yes.
I have just the thing. He then takes out a blade. But the thing is, this short dagger-looking thing, its blade is actually bigger than the handle, and it looks to be quite weighty on it as well. You see, there are many weapons that I have loved, but this one is beautifully balanced as a throwing weapon. You see, it's all in the blade. It needs to be heavier than the handle so that when you throw it, there's a higher chance of it hitting its target. Now, you see, normally I wouldn't really give away such a fine blade and a piece of silk without, of course, some level of assurance of knowing that it's going to the right person. Now, I saw you on those monitors. You're pretty damn capable with fighting. So I don't doubt that you'd be better off with your actual natural weapons. Am I correct?
Right.
So in that case, you being around these would be perfect harmony.
Indeed.
Well then. Let me give you a heads up. This weapon ain't too special or fancy other than it's just perfectly built. No special abilities, none. But it'll do your tricks for you. Unless
You say so.
you want something a little bit more. He leans in. High end.
Well, I'm willing to go as high end as like a book.
Well, I could be doing you a favor with this one. I could help you out a little, I guess. You see, this weapon, it's alright. But if you really want something, and I mean real something, then you should probably look at, speaking to someone else. Not just anyone else, but they're known as the Iron Forgers. They have their own kiosk. Tell 'em Ron sent you. They'll know what it means.
Okay. So, do I need to take this silk or not?
If you'd like to take it, I could take it off your... I could take about 1,500 points off your hands for it.
But then will I be able to build whatever we have?
And that's up to you.
Well, I guess I might come back here later then. But thank you for the information.
You're mighty welcome. I take it you don't buy the silk?
Not yet. I'll check out the other.
Okay. As we now come to Felix. Felix, what are you doing and where are you right now? Have you stayed in the bar with Ten, or have you gone off to do your own things?
I mean, is Ten still in the bar?
He's still watching for a little bit.
I think Felix will part ways with Ten for now. Just to go and possibly find like a phone.
Okay. You eventually find a payphone. Basically, for the amount of minutes that you want to be on it, you can hook it up to your band and it will take about a point per minute.
Okay.
I mean, you currently have 480 points.
Yeah. Felix will call the babysitter.
Okay.
Or the... Yeah.
You wait for the phone to ring. The device is set up onto your wrist. So it's sort of like a clamp, and then you then have basically like a phone that's attached to it, to this device, so that you can then speak to them. They've also got a screen, in case if you can basically do the equivalent of FaceTime.
Yeah.
As it's ringing, you're waiting for a little while until eventually someone answers the phone. As you hear the voice of a relatively sort of older man. Can I help you?
Just checking in on how everything's going. Kids.
Felix, you're alive. It's been bloody days, boy.
Doing my best out here.
Okay. Well, it's good to hear you. How are you doing?
I'm doing decent. I might have found a way to really...
You then just hear sort of panting and sort of... You can sort of almost hear sobbing. And you're sure?
I'm fairly certain.
You know, Felix, when you first married Lily, I was concerned. But you have shown her more care and compassion than I think even we would. You would go to the ends of the earth, and you have proven that time and time again, but this is something else. To the point of which I thought that you were stupid, but... Gods love you. You have done more than enough for her. Okay. Sorry.
It's all good. How are the kids, if you don't mind me asking?
Joy is, taking stand. She's strong. She's doing well in school. Mary's giving us quite a bit of trouble, but nothing too much. She's a bundle of joy, but crazy, just like her mother. Felix, just make sure that you can come home to them.
Will do.
The girls are out right now. But, if you're available to call again later, I can tell them when you're free.
Sure. Felix will check what time the beast battles are.
At least not for a day or so.
Looks like I'm open for the entire day, so...
Well, in that case, I will try my best to see if I can... I will try and see if the girls will be available to talk. Maybe when they get back. They should be back in about 2, maybe 3 hours or so.
Sounds great.
Okay. Take care of yourself, Felix.
You too.
The phone then hangs up. You have spent 5 minutes, which means that you are now down to 475. As we now come back to Rakia. Just love the change of pace here. Rakia, you are now about to fight the four-armed grappler. You have both agreed to 50% points. No,
Good,
75%. No, it was 50, yeah. 50. Right. What would you like to do as your first attack or action?
You know what? I don't like the idea of being grappled by this guy. I must say, I have a hunch that grappling is his thing. Just a little, just my intuition.
That's an
working
interesting
there.
hunch. I mean, I don't know where you got it from, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, why would he
So
do that?
Turns out he's actually more into legwork. The twist. Throw everyone off. I am going to do my tongue lashing ability on him so I can keep my distance and I won't be caught in a grapple.
Okay.
Saying I will do it upon his eyes.
Roll for it.
Hmm.
So if I remember, this is a usage style, correct?
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Sorry. No. The tongue lashing. Yes, usage style. So it's like.
That and martial arts.
Yeah.
isn't it?
1 dex and martial arts. My bad.
That's all right. So you got Dex.
And I'm doing my martial arts. Come on, baby. Yes.
Wow.
Nice. As you hit him, strike him straight in the face. I'm assuming this is damage, or is this for an injury?
This is damn. Yeah.
Yep. Roll damage.
Just right in his tongue in your eye. Wait.
Will I bleed?
Actually,
10 plus
tongue lashing
12.
does an injury as well, doesn't it? I forgot about this.
Oh yeah, it does. It bleeds. You see, so Yeah.
So,
So,
I'll
yeah,
I'll
here's
roll
my
con.
damage. Roll your con, baby.
Which is...
Oh.
Yeah, he's fine. Okay. And then, yep,
Yeah, it's
okay.
not. Yeah, it's fine.
You smack your tongue against him, and it actually doesn't cut him that much. I mean, it does sort of like scratch his face. That actually doesn't seem to cut him as much as he would have thought. As it is now his turn.
Uh-oh.
Bear hug time.
As he attempts to go and grapple you, horror of horrors.
I couldn't believe he would go for such a move.
I mean, it was unprecedented, to be honest.
All I'm gonna have to do is run away. Get out of it. Dodge his attack, hopefully.
Roll evasion, I guess, or acrobatics.
No.
As he grabs you, he's just like, "Do not feel afraid. Just know that this is how I will win and you will lose." As it's now time for him to roll for an attack. Okay. Now with his other arms he attempts to strike at you. You'll either be rolling a disadvantage to react, or you will have to basically beat his roll of his grapple plus the roll that he's just done here. Okay, so 20. So in other words, you basically need to get a 29 or just disadvantage roll and try and beat the 20.
On what though? Like a reactive hit or?
Yeah, technically you can use reactive hit because obviously you can still use your tongue.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I would prefer that actually, to try and bat his, his things out the way.
Okay. It's up to you if you want to roll disadvantage or if you want to try and just beat the 28.
I'm gonna try and beat it.
Okay. You get to roll normally if you're just trying to beat the 28.
Oh.
Nope. As he deals...
Bad news bears.
I'm just having a look now. As he deals... Jeez, okay. It's actually not that much, by the way. You don't have to worry.
Oh, that's... Still though, I was spoilt on the incredible rolls, so I am thus still disappointed in myself.
Okay, now we come to Luke and Adrian. Adrian, I'm pretty sure you beat Luke, didn't you? Or no, Luke beat you in terms of rolls. So he's going first.
I mean, I know that was weird. I rolled a natural 1, and he rolled a natural 20.
Indeed. And since this is in between combats, you are no longer inside of your thingy mode, your night mode.
Oh, I know.
I'm assuming that you're in hybrid mode.
I mean, if you allow me, yes.
I'll allow it. I don't see why I wouldn't allow it. Because I mean, Adrian knows that they're going into combat.
Yeah.
Okay, and jeez, okay. Here we go. As he attempts to strike at you with a wolfish clawed hand. I actually realised his modifiers aren't actually that great.
I'm going to remain in wolf. I'm going to remain in hybrid mode and attempt to parry. Not.
Or not indeed, as he deals. Plus... Oh, what was that? Plus 5, plus 4. Actually no, it's plus 5, plus 6. There we go. As he deals...
Damaged me.
Yep, he damages you. How much does he deal? What's your damage resistance again, sorry?
A 10 at this current point in time.
Okay, you have taken 9 points of damage. It is now your turn.
I'm going to use my first round move to transform into buff mode. Succeeds.
It does indeed.
Then I'm going to whap him.
Nice, not bad.
I whap him. In the
Oh,
face.
Nice. Gorgeous bit of dams there. Gorgeous bit of dams. Bit of lovely damage.
Oh, real. Pretty low on the 10.
Bit of lovely bit of damage. Damage. Okay. Okay.
Some good damage right there.
Fletcher. We now come to you. You got to go first in your one, so roll for that. Oh, how would you like to attack this Krona?
Well, new ability I've been wanting to try out. So, what a good test subject for it. I will activate Phase Crusher.
Okay. That was very high. Okay. Does it succeed?
Yes.
It does.
Oh, okay, damn.
Alright. It succeeds, and now I will roll staff proficiency. For the attack.
Jeez. Okay, I mean, I will try, but I doubt I'll get anything off of this.
Alright.
I had
So
20.
what,
So 12 today.
Gotta make up for the last one.
Yep, okay, yeah, fair enough. Roll damage. Which, honestly, at this point, both of them will be double.
Hell yeah. So, as Fletcher charges towards his opponent, he begins to rapidly trans in and out of
Phase in and out of...
and ability,
Okay.
almost towards the opponent.
Yep.
And phases directly through, immediately doing a flip forward and then landing.
Okay, roll damage. Oh dear. I seem to have had an issue with the internet. I'm hoping that it will still be able to be recording. Ah. Okay. Well, I seem to be having an issue with my internet. Hopefully I'll be able to keep this recording whilst I actually figure out what's going on. So, basically, we have Brachia versus a Archling. I have to be honest, I wrote down all of the abilities and the stats beforehand, and I still was surprised to see a few different abilities that this guy had. Because they actually work really well against a character that can move very fast, so long as they can grab hold of them. So whether or not it will work, it was really down to the initial roll against the opponent. Once it happens, it's going to be quite difficult for Raki to be able to get out. So it'll just be quite interesting to see how goes everything in this scenario. Hopefully, we'll be up and running soon enough. I might be able to do something else. Use 4G. Personal hotspot myself. That might have to work. Okay, not sure why that works. Oh dear. I am really sorry about this episode, guys. I don't really know what's been going on with my internet. It decides every so many weeks when it just doesn't want to work. I'm trying to get everything back up and running. I don't know if/when it's going to work. There we go. Can you guys hear me now?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, honestly, like, I have no idea what's been going on with my internet. It's just been absolute cack. We're not even streaming anymore. Like, I'm recording now, so if anyone will actually watch this, they'll actually be watching this as part of the recording. That recording, by the way, has been going on for 2.5 hours. So I'm hoping that OBS doesn't suddenly crash again, because then we'll lose 2.5 hours worth of stuff. Anyway.
Do it, you can do it. Stay alive! Recording software.
It's just...
Oh no.
Right. Roll damage.
Yeah, it's double damage, ain't it? Is it double damage?
Real quick, this Phase Crusher ability, is it actually... Yeah. So is it an advanced technique, is it a new skill, or is it a usage style?
Hey, what did we write? Nope, that's Phase Cam. Where did I put that? Oh wait, it's on that.
Gonna make manipulation.
Pure technique.
Pure technique, right, okay. So what damage is it supposed to be doing?
It doubles Phase Cutter.
Right, in that case, you just have maximum damage from Phase Cutter, you don't roll it, but then with your physical attack from your thing, I'm assuming that you're just hitting him.
Yeah, I'm hitting him with my staff while also while I'm also phasing through them.
Yeah.
With crushing everything inside. Yep.
So in that case, you roll double your staff damage. So you basically roll, say for instance, I think it's at 4d4s plus your staff. Then you add maximum damage from Phase Cutter. maximum damage from Phase Crusher, sorry. Which would,
Yeah.
I think that would be like 16, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So it'd be 4d4s plus 8 plus 16.
And die.
Jeez, okay, hang on a sec. Yep. That's exactly his health. Well, that's exactly their health. So in one single blow, just a samurai moment of whoosh, as you just go right past them, blood sprays out from them, and then they just fall to the floor. As
You just Fletcher
the
turns
whole
behind
crowd is going mental, and even the announcer is like, "What the hell just happened? I mean, I don't. What? This is the same guy who got immediately taken down by a punch-happy fight. What?
I'm better equipped with my staff, but this person has got crushed."
The entire crowd goes silent. But yes,
I take
you
it
have
away.
defeated.
They don't really work.
You have defleeted. You have defleeted Krona. And now we come back to Rakia.
So that was 75% of their point.
I believe so, yes, because they need
Yeah.
75% from you, so I'm just having a quick look. 75%. That Rakia. So you're currently still
Yeah.
grappled by this guy.
Well, I'm about to do a pro gamer move here. Because he hasn't grappled my tongue. And the great thing about Extremity Whip is that it can be used on any extremities, including
Your
my
turn?
prehensile tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is while I'm grappled like that and I'm hurting and stuff, I'm gonna get my tongue out, like lift it up, just sort of swing my tongue back at directly on the spine behind me.
Okay.
D plus 12. Oh yeah, that procs.
Yay!
Okay, hang on a sec. I'm just writing down those last points. Fletcher, you're now up to 355 points.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay.
Are you kidding me?
So, as you're doing this, your tongue is about to go up and, strike him, but then he just squeezes even harder with all of his might as he deals 8 points of damage.
Ow!
This guy is good at wrestling, but damage output ain't his thing.
It was mildly annoying.
Ow, this hurts. Stop it. Not like
Stop
I'll
poking
die hurt, but this, as in, I am in great discomfort and pain, but not
Yeah.
not like the worst pain I've ever felt. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Suck,
Such your call when it's not cold enough.
as we now go back to Adrian,
Yes,
as you are fighting Luke the werewolf.
indeed.
As it is his turn, as he attempts to strike at you. Yeah, fair enough. As assuming that's parry.
Always. But now Adrian just says discounted blocking. This is the time, probably. I don't. There'll probably be a time when blocking will become useful again.
I doubt it, because the way that you've built it, it works much more perfectly when you're doing it this way.
Like, if those cheaters come in.
Right, so you have hurt him. It is now your turn.
I attempt to do the knockout punch.
You can attempt to do so, yes.
We'll attempt to. Fail quite bad.
You might be able to get out of it. Yep.
I've hit him.
Right. So I now have to roll.
Disadvantage? Maybe? Does he have Supercon?
No, he gets Supercon.
Okay. So it's normal.
Which is plus 4. He just, as you hit him in the face, he just looks like his large canine face just snarls at you, just like, really? As he attacks, due to the fact that I'm now going to have it that it's his turn. Now, don't want to keep all that tension. As you parry him again.
Do 19 points of damage.
Jeez, okay.
I thought that. Curious to continue to hurt you in this manner.
As you knock him out.
Okay, I would rather have knocked you
It's
out
by
than hurt you in
magic.
this matter.
As it is now the time of Rakia. Rakia!
Yep.
Who would, who would have guessed that we'd be here again? So, it's now, technically now it's his turn, because obviously that he was reacting earlier to you, so here we go. As he's now going to attempt to, because he begins walking towards the edge, as he's now going to attempt to throw you.
No. Oh, I'm gonna try. I can't.
Okay.
Well, I can't.
Just invert all your limbs.
Hey!
My god.
Well, let's see, Rakia. Let's see how well your reaction is.
2. Wreck.
Don't. Shall I roll dex to get? So, what do I roll?
I'd recommend either.
Berries.
I'd recommend either finesse or acrobatics.
The same. We'll go for finesse. Please.
Two berries.
Oh, 2 berries! 2 berries!
I've been summoned.
This is broken!
The 2.
As you dart around him, and I'm just gonna say, as you dart around him, he loses his balance and he falls out of bounds. So that's half of his points, and that's times 5 now, isn't it? Because this is your 5th match.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, that's 240 times 5. 1,200 points.
Oh, that's okay.
Plus
Hold on a minute. Hold on. 1,000.
527. That is 3,727. So Rakia now has 3,227 points.
Jeez.
I'd like.
Okay.
And those 2
How many points
berries.
did I get?
It is now the time of, I believe it's Adrian. Adrian, you're the only one left. Rakia, do you want another fight?
You know what? Why not?
Okay.
Why not? Let's have another fight. Yeah. I'll just take it out. After this one, I'm done. After this one, I'm done.
Okay.
It's just this is a lot of fun.
Adrian.
Try 2 more. Mostly so we can get the 4 times modifier and then be done.
Okay. Adrian, you're gonna go again? Okay, right, so D10.
How many points did I get?
Oh shoot, yeah, what was it?
Yeah, because you told Alex that, it was like 150 something, wasn't it?
50% of this guy's points, which I believe 375 times, so divide by 2. Well, actually, hang on a second. Yours. This is your second victory, isn't it? So you literally just
Yeah,
get
I get 3 times
375. So 375 plus 355, which now puts you at 730. No, wait, no, sorry, no, I was looking at Fletcher's one. Adrian, you have 375 plus 1688, equals 2,063 points. Jeez. Okay. And Discord has gone again. Awesome. Brilliant. Okay. So, as that's going again, I will roll for them their next opponents. So, four. What is number 4? Oh, okay, Dreki. Dreki, the Draconian Fighter. Now, they won't hear this, which is good, because I'm looking at some of these, and it is scary how strong this guy is. But he might very well be brought down pretty darn quickly, depending on how strong the opponent is, which, to be honest, we already know how strong they are. So, it begins. I'm just wondering if I can actually get a change for that. More than likely, guys, I think that's probably going to be an end to most of this now, because for some reason
Back.
there we go.
Hey, yo.
I was literally about to say
Alex is back.
I was literally about to say if this doesn't last. Can you guys hear me?
Right.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I was literally just saying that if this doesn't work again, I'm just gonna have to stop, because obviously it is cut multiple times.
Yeah.
It's still on the same recording, but like this has gone on way too long. But we'll go for one more round, or we can have it that we'll go to the next game. What would you guys prefer?
I don't mind either, really. I mean, I would like to just do one more battle and then stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll go for one more battle. Oh, I do get 375 points, don't I?
Yeah, I'm assuming that you didn't hear what I said.
Oh, I asked, I get 375 because it's 2 times, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so you now have 2,063 points.
Nice.
Racking up a lot of points.
Absolutely. I more than likely.
They don't call him Rakia for nothing.
Blimey.
We need Bruce Leroy here to take us down.
Right. So the question is: do we continue this on this session, or do we go over to the next session to finish off your last matches?
I would say one more battle myself. I could do one more. It's not going to take long. I'm just going to, one hit kill this person.
I'll try it.
Okay.
I'll try and win.
Okay. Right then. So you are fighting Dreki, Adrian. Rakia.
Yeah.
You are fighting someone a little different.
Oh.
I'm just getting their stats up.
Fighting destroyed.
Oh god.
Okay. Right. Good God, I hope that this internet just keeps up, because for some reason it's just going absolute garbage. Right. I'm just looking for the frickin' folder. I have so many folders. Too many folders. And I'm trying to find the folder that holds all of the info, because for some reason I lost it just for a second. And now I can't frickin' find it. There we go, okay. That's fine. Where is it? Oh my gosh, I am so annoyed with how many freaking things I have. There we go. Right. Right, so very quickly, if anyone needs to discuss anything or chat, best do it now whilst I'm just getting this up. Because otherwise everyone's just going to be sitting in silence again for the 17th time this session. Unless, of course, if it cuts off again. Never mind. Okay, well, sorry guys, but that is the end of this session, and that is the end of this recording. Mostly just due to the fact that my internet has died for the fifth time today. Okay. Sorry about that. I hope that you've had a level of fun, but yeah, I'm really sorry about this, guys. But either way, hopefully we'll actually get back to having better internet when there isn't a giant storm outside. Either way, guys, take care, have a great night. Subscribe to AnimiteTales, and of course we are trying to come up with our own website, so hopefully you guys will get to see that soon enough, where you get to make your own wacky characters and play in your own tabletop RPG. Thank you very much for listening.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Hello?